Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Acupuncture is My Life and Eastern Nutrition. Now, today's topic of discussion was recommended to us by Tamara from Nigeria, Africa. Now, it seemed a bit plain at first when she contacted us to discuss today's topic and request that we speak about it in a future podcast. But as I brought Chef Kiara in, who runs the Eastern Nutrition division of Acupuncture is My Life here in New York City, the conversation became quite interesting, because what I learned about this topic blew me away, because I'm a culprit of this topic, okay? And today's discussion is why you should avoid microwave popcorn at all costs. And, why did this topic interest me so much is because I'd eaten microwave popcorn in the past, sporadically. I mean, it was really spread out. But once the pandemic had started, and for the most part people were home, I really stocked up on microwave popcorn, and so did tons of my friends, relatives, and so forth. Because to sit back and watch a great movie and just eat microwave popcorn, you couldn't beat that. You really couldn't beat it. And when Tamara had contacted us to discuss how having, in her opinion, overconsumed microwave popcorn, she got up to eating like 2 bags a day, which is like not good, had affected her overall. She thought popcorn was healthy for her and was shocked to see how much weight she put on, how her cholesterol levels went through the roof. She was recently diagnosed as hypertensive. She was experiencing heart palpitations and so forth and so on. And she said the first thing that came to her mind was to contact Acupuncture is My Life, see if she can get in touch with someone in the Eastern Nutrition division to find out what's wrong. Popcorn is supposed to be healthy. And as Chef Kiara had chimed into this conversation, she did stress that popcorn is full of fiber, it's low in fat and calories, and it's actually a whole grain food. Yes, of course. It's healthy for you. And when you make it at home, when you make it yourself, you'd more than likely, or you're supposed to use just a touch of olive oil and a sprinkle of sea salt. But she'd expressed that when you pop a bag of microwave popcorn, your choice is to consume 2 to 3 times the amount of ingredients that goes into making popcorn. And they don't use olive oil, and they don't use sea salt. And sea salt is phenomenal. I love it. So, Chef Kiara had expressed that, for one, microwave popcorn is full of unhealthy fats. And although various brands, the majority of brands, no longer use trans fats, in their products, in their popcorn, they switched to palm oil. Now, palm oil increases your LDL cholesterol, which is your bad cholesterol, actually more than what vegetable oil would, which is not good, because palm oil is high in saturated fat content. I was totally unaware of that myself. And so was she. So was Tamara. And this is why, we stress to so many people globally. Follow Acupuncture is My Life on every social media content, including TikTok. And if you're a Twitter person, we're at Acu_is_my_life. Or you can just go to our website at acupunctureismylife.com and subscribe to our weekly newsletter. And twice a week, you'll receive newsletters in your email box full of information with regard to how you can benefit from acupuncture in ways that you had no idea. Because every once in the blue, the acupuncturists here at Acupuncture is My Life, we're required to go above and beyond in our research and our studies. It's not just, continuing ed. We're required to go way above the required hours to maintain our licenses and board certifications. And I still learn things about acupuncture. There are things even about Eastern nutrition. Chef Kiara blows me away. Like every week, it's some, I get a situation with a patient, and sometimes, she's booked up for consultations constantly. So I'll try and cut in or send a text to her, and she'll get back to me, with certain recommendations for a patient. And as I'm reviewing it, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know this. But even just as when it comes to, microwave popcorn and how they switched, from the former trans fats to palm oil, which is not much better, But another problem she expressed is the excess sodium. She emphasized that you have to check the sodium levels on your favorite bag of microwave popcorn. Some instances, it may blow you away. In her discussing with Tamara in the conversation that we were having, and it informed her that, that one bag can exceed 300 milligrams of sodium, and the required or the necessary daily intake of sodium should be around 1,500 milligrams. And the young lady from Nigeria looked at one of the bags and realized it was 379 milligrams of sodium. She was like, whoa. This is explaining why she was recently diagnosed as hypertensive. So that's interesting, because I would pay attention to the milligrams of sodium, and I would look to purchase microwave popcorn with low levels, definitely less than 300 milligrams. But that's something to take a look at. It's definitely something to take a look at when you're purchasing it. And that's very interesting. And she'd gotten up to 2 bags per day. She'd snack on one for lunch as she's working remote. And then in the evening, when watching a movie. And again, this goes with, the damage in many ways that this pandemic, these restrictions have impugned upon us. And insurmountable health issues have come from this, are the result of this pandemic. And this is why at Acupuncture is My Life, we say you have to be proactive. There's a lot in which we've endured over this past year. And we have to be proactive in correcting a lot of what has gone wrong. And this is why I say over and over, contact Acupuncture's My Life. Download the Acupuncture's My Life from the Google Play Store. Follow us on social media, every social media platform. Go to the website, subscribe to the newsletter, peruse the website. So much information to your avail that's free. You're not paying for this. So how do you go wrong? How do you actually go wrong? Another thing Chef Kiara brought up is the chemicals that are in the microwave popcorn bags that are meant to preserve the ingredients and the flavoring, and also to keep the grease, or if you want to call it butter, from soaking through the bag. So the chemicals in these bags are loaded with PFASs. And PFASs are linked to numerous types of cancer, as well as other health issues, and also how it affects your thyroid gland, that many people are unaware of. Many people are unaware of this. And this is important to know. When you're sitting back munching on microwave popcorn, I mean, whoa, think about how you were like practically poisoning yourself. Feeling, okay, I'm eating something healthy, but when it comes to the amount of sodium, palm oil in the form of fats, the different chemicals that are inside the bags, there's a lot to think about. Why not pop the popcorn yourself? Why not? Because the effects of popcorn on the body, it all depends on how you make it. Because your healthiest option is air popped popcorn. Make it yourself. Don't put it in the microwave. And my I don't know the last time I've used a microwave, because of what it does to the nutrients, the enzymes in foods. You put quality made foods into a mic and you nuke it. Okay. Think about this. Would you hop inside of a microwave and put it on 2 minutes and rotate and come out? You think you're going to be healthy? I mean, I'm sorry to use that type of example for some of you, but I'm just being straightforward. Are you going to just pop out in 2 minutes and run about 10 miles? You feeling good? So think about that when you so-called put quality food in a microwave and it comes out, oh, it smells so good. This is healthy for me. I'm eating some broccoli or some spinach with some brown rice and baked chicken and this and that. And I sprinkled a little bit of this on it. And oh my goodness. Make that analogy. Think along those lines the next time you pop food in the microwave, period. But again, like Chef Kiara said, the healthiest way to make popcorn is air pop. Because you're totally in control at that point. You use a little olive oil, sprinkle a little sea salt on it, and boom. Now you're eating popcorn and benefiting from the health benefits, because it's a whole grain. I mean, it's full of fiber, which is great for you. By consuming popcorn, you can possibly be lowering your risk of heart disease, diabetes. Forget about it. You know, and back to Tamara from Nigeria. I mean, the risk of hypertension and stroke from consuming movie theater popcorn or microwave popcorn, you know, the amount of sodium as the main reason. And the so-called butter or buttery popcorn, that's not butter. And I mean, wow. You know, and it's great that Chef Kiara was able to chime in on that conference with Tamara from Nigeria, because, you know, she gave her some food recommendations that can help her get beyond and get over this hypertension that she's faced with. She helped adjust her diet, and shout out to Tamara, and I hope everything works out. But just think about it. Microwave or microwavable popcorn caused this. And what's another benefit of making your own air popped popcorn with a little olive oil and some sea salt? Is you can improve your blood circulation. You know, popcorn, making it yourself, can be considered a great source of antioxidants, according to Chef Kiara, because it has polyphenols in it, which is directly tied to improving blood circulation. So it's a great snack. It definitely makes for an awesome snack. And eating popcorn in place of chips, onion rings, pretzels, cake, donuts, replacing it with healthy, self-made popcorn may even help you lose weight, because it's naturally low in calories, and because it's full of fiber, it makes you feel full. So you can consider popcorn to be seen as a weight loss snack to some extent. So now when you're combining the high content of fiber, you know, the polyphenols, I mean, that combination is awesome for digestive health. Awesome. And then when you put acupuncture in there, especially finding an acupuncturist that's great with abdominal acupuncture, such as the acupuncturist here at Acupuncture is My Life. Oh my gosh. Nutrient absorption? Forget about it. Forget about it. We constantly hear from our patients how they've lost weight, their elimination, whether it's bowel movements, urination, it's like optimal. You know, you want to, as far as elimination, you want to urinate around, 5-6 times a day. You want to move your bowels depending on how many meals you eat, because what you put in has to come out. how we closed out, tying the fiber content to popcorn, the conversation with Tamara from Nigeria was one question that Chef Kiara asked is, how many bowel movements are you having a day? And that's important. A lot of people whoa, every other day, every 2 days, sometimes it's every 3, and then I'll regulate for 2 days and it's back to every other day and blah, blah. That's not healthy. If you're eating 3 meals a day, it's recommended you move your bowels 3 times a day. That food should not remain compacted in your stomach for an extended period of time because it becomes toxic and it goes into your blood. And this is a conversation for another episode. But the benefits of the high content of fiber in popcorn helps a great deal with bowel movement. And so many people globally are unaware of that. Now, microwavable popcorn that, with all of that junk that's in the bag, nah, dude, you're not benefiting a great deal. You're not. And this is why, our Eastern nutrition division is overwhelmed. I mean, so many people, poor diets, the stress as a result of the pandemic, so forth and so on. I mean, once they regulate, learn to eat and enjoy certain foods, your life changes. Your outlook on life changes a great deal. Think about how many people go to bed at night. Oh gosh, it was a stressful day. Oh, I'm glad today is over. You should never be saying that. You're supposed to enjoy every day of your life. And those that eat well, exercise, and see an acupuncturist periodically, in their day whoo, okay, it's a pretty good day. It was busy. Not, oh my gosh, I'm glad I'm over with it. Because it's what's on your inside that has you feeling the way in which you do at the end of the day. You should be excited about getting rest and recuperating overnight while you sleep, waking up the next day and say, let's go. Get some exercise in the morning. Some people will get, a wellness treatment, reinforced chi and blood, get them balanced out for the week, for the month. Boom. And many who've been around acupuncture is my life for years brag. They love to boast. Doc, I haven't been sick in a while, in years. They just do their annual physical blood work. Love to see the panels, blood panels. Oh my gosh, I'm well within range. I'm this, I'm that. And that's what you want. I mean, it's a great feeling because you begin to feel invincible. You are what you eat, what you put in your mouth is going to transcend into your mood, your lifestyle. Eastern nutrition is super important. And this is why I'm glad, Chef Kiara made the decision that this fall, she's going to go back to filming her cooking show. And I was like, yay. So many people were excited about that. But you are what you eat, and health is wealth. This is why, again, I'll tell you, follow us on every social media platform under Acupuncture is My Life. Except for Twitter, where Acu_is_my life. Go to the website, peruse so much information you can learn about acupuncture. You can go to the YouTube channel. think it's like around 150 videos up on the YouTube channel, somewhere along those lines. You can learn so much about acupuncture, how you can benefit. Subscribe to the weekly newsletter at acupuncturesmylife.com. Download the Acupuncture's My Life app. There's so much, so much to your avail. But, remember you are what you eat. So if you're miking like crappy microwave popcorn, think, can I make this myself? Where I can benefit from popcorn the way I should? Think about that. And as you think about that, I'll just leave you with acupuncture is my life. What's yours?